So halfway through the morning this morning, we get fresh headlines coming out of China trying to pressure cryptocurrency markets once again. I can jump right in here and show you a number of them that came out around 10:15-ish on the eastern coast, Eastern time zone, that is. China looking to crack down further on both mining activities in their country and also on financial incentives from cryptocurrency trading. Let's bring in Neil and Sean here and talk about this, because here we go again, guys. It's day 3, I guess you can call it, for cryptocurrencies to the downside. The Chinese government trying to prop up their own digital currency, potentially with more headlines pressuring Bitcoin. Yeah,
absolutely, Brendan. And first things first, I mean, their digital currency, the Chinese digital currency central bank, has not been entirely successful so far. So you get this news that pops out, and primarily the pressure has been on Bitcoin. We can show some of the others here, but I want to point out the volume. When we had that flash crash a few sessions ago, you're going to get volumes very similar to that, and probably a deeper pullback in particular in Bitcoin. Now, we've held some pretty interesting levels, like that 3,500 has not even been tested. Sorry, 35,000 has not even been tested. So despite the fact that you're seeing similar volumes as a flash crash, you're not even going halfway down to some of those lows. And the same thing with Ethereum. Just to catalog this move, it's actually less volume, and Doge is the same sort of circumstance. So you are seeing this primarily, Bitcoin related, mostly because of the mining aspect of it there, and Chinese miners have been sort of heavily behind some of that volume. Is this retaliatory? Is this in self-interest? I think that's what the news story is going to be. I just like the fact that most of these coins have been holding up at higher lows despite the volume of the sell, Sean.
You know what? I kind of think that this news story just isn't as big as the market is making this out to think, guys, because to be honest with you, when this news came out, what was it, 10 p.m., 11 p.m. there in China? That doesn't seem like that's a reasonable time to release something cracking down on Bitcoin. So I think it was probably more needs to be done, right? We're going to watch to see where Bitcoin goes. But that was a nice little flush from 42,000 down to 37 and change. Look, I mean, the Chinese economy, we saw them actually go offline about 2 weeks ago, and that caused a Bitcoin crash. So they're going to be one of the headlines that we have to watch out for. U.S. tax yesterday. Today, China looking to crack down. I more think it's cracking down on fake coins or scams, people collecting money off of coins, things like that. So if you look back here on a daily chart, I mean, it's very, very similar to stuff that we've been talking about. We're still right here, 39,000. So sure, we're not at 60,000. There was some euphoria in this kind of a move with basically no headlines. Now, all of a sudden, I wonder, is this a headline to try to drive the market down to get long again so that he can make a little bit more money back on the upside here? So we're going to wait to see. I don't think this is the end of the world for Bitcoin. This news isn't, to me, as drastic. China, cracking down. What does that even mean? Like China cracking down on crypto transactions and how that's going. So we'll wait to see. But hey, a huge population in China, tons of mining, tons of rigs being bought, tons of GPUs. So let's wait to see how they're going to crack down on mining. I don't think they can do that. I'm wondering if this was a little bit misunderstood as a headline, Brendan.
I think it's important to reiterate that point. Exactly, Sean. We heard this the first time back on Wednesday this week. There's nothing new about what has been said today. And here we are getting another big move in cryptocurrency.
And then in the middle of the night, too, guys. I mean, I think that's something that, like, if I was, the government or in charge of looking at coins and whatnot, why would I not release this, 9 a.m. our time or something in the morning? I really feel like this is a little bit old news. But, hey, crypto is very, very volatile. And if you don't know, now you know, guys.
Yeah, and the important thing, too, is right in U.S. markets, and remember, bought up more aggressively at higher prices in this particular case. I mean, the buyers are ready to step in much faster, so I think they agree.
It's important to understand as well, we've seen in the past big moves over the weekend in cryptocurrencies. Right. What do we do over the weekend here, guys?
I mean, look, if you're nervous about anything, I really think the ultimate thing to do would be to just go into some fiat, which is just put your Bitcoin into Tether or some kind of an area where you can sit in a US dollar and then wait for a move, or just start picking up some of these dips. But if you're already invested and you like the digital space, then honestly, you're going to be in this for the long haul. If you're trading it, I would probably liquidate a little bit, sit and then take advantage of some of these dips.
China's government continuing to put pressure on cryptocurrency markets. Guys, the story continues. Come back on Monday. I'm sure there'll be more. Let's go to Valeria.
Hey guys, thank you for this great information. Dear viewers, please subscribe to this channel to see more great videos.